Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's take a look again on the euro currency. So the minor pullback that we discussed recently has started. So yesterday we've got the pullback. In general, euro currency is trying now to catch all news that have been released recently. So a couple of days ago we talked about drop in the durable good orders. Then ISM has followed recently. JOLTS report, and yesterday it was ADP report. Yes, it was not really big difference. The market has grown for 214,000 jobs by the ADP report. This was expected. 145 has been released. So yes, it shows the growth. In general, this is not negative numbers, but in general, it is just repeats what we have got from the JOLTS report. So the amounts of the jobs have contracted. Now all eyes stand on non-payrolls report. As you know, markets will be closed, but Forex market, as you understand, will be at work. So we could trade, take the positions, and actually control the performance during the data release. So. And today probably we need to focus on the pattern that we have on the top and actually keep going with our retracement that has started recently. As you can see on the daily chart, the recent drop taking the shape of the minor bearish engulfing pattern. So actually you could see it even better if you take a look at the 4 time frame chart and on the hourly chart. It doesn't break the bullish context, so we have the bullish context on the daily chart, but it just tells us that downside action might be a bit deeper than we were considering initially. So initially we thought that it will be retesting of these tops, actually the market stands right now. And we initially suggested that that will be the first level where we start watching for a level for position taking. But based on the performance on intraday charts, I would prefer to wait a bit. It's just because take a look on the 4 time frame chart, you could see this engulfing better. And the drop yesterday was relatively strong. It is fast. And when you have the so fast drop right back down inside of the consolidation, slightly below the tops that we were considering, it means that market could show the compounding retracement. It means that it might be two-leg retracement, as we usually have with the engulfing patterns. Once you see engulfing pattern, you could suggest two-leg retracement, similar as it was right there. So recall just a few days ago we talked about this and said that if you use your imagination, you could easily recognize engulfing. And take a look what we have. When the action is strong, we have engulfing, usually has the continuation. It's compounding some kind of the ABCD action. And the same could be repeated right there. So after the minor pullback, euro could show slightly deeper downside action. So we could get a kind of the ABCD. Besides, on the hourly chart, let's take a look, it might get the shape of the hand and shoulders. So this might be left shoulder head. Now if head is completed, now its right arm is forming. So once it will be completed, we could get just using the harmony of the shoulders, because here we do not know where this final point will be. It's approximately around 109.33. So this ABCD pattern down, we could get and move back right to the trend line of the triangle support and take a look. It will be around the confluence 108.58, 108.73. That's the first point to watch for on this subject. Another point that we also keep an eye on is failure of the hand and shoulders. So if you will see that market is strongly moving higher with some acceleration, something of this kind, and exceeding this potential 109.35, 109.40 area, it's moving higher with acceleration coming back to the top, it tells us that we will not get any ABCD. It tells us that market will keep going higher right from this point. So this is some insurance just because of the relatively strong sell-off. You could if you do not want to wait for particular patterns and deeper retracement sit on your hands, of course you could combine all approaches. For instance, you could try to buy here with some minor part of your position, see what will happen. You could move with these hand shoulders more actively. So if market starts really turning down, you could close your position and wait for what will happen next. If somehow it will start accelerating, you already will be in. And well, just you could scale in. So it's a lot of options that depending on just your trading skills and how you prefer to trade actively, or you prefer to, well, trade around the most important vital points. So you're a conservative trader, so it just has to be mentally comfortable to you. But just as a common approach, we're just using here, it's we have the patterns, we have the potential of this pattern, and right now, as it seems, and we're suggesting that hand shoulders will be formed, 10860 area approximately might become the one that might be interesting for a position take. Since we just discussed all scenarios that are possible, you just could keep an eye on what will happen and act accordingly. So, as I said already, failure of the hand shoulders lets you to take position earlier. Based on the failure of this pattern, suggesting upper directions, keep going immediately. Moving with the hand and shoulders, just watching for the level. That's actually all that we have currently. Let's see how it will turn.